Okay, so it is. It would be 18. Yeah, we'll call 1855. And we'll do our little normal thing. Find our little. There it is. Okay, so we have begun. Try to keep it under an hour again. And it should be in creative mode. Alright, there we go. Well, we've got some real good serious biomass going. Pressures kind of creep along, oxygen's creeping along. Heat doesn't seem to be making much progress, does it? Got good plants, nothing in insects or animals yet. So let's see. What have we got unlocked? We got the ramp unlocked. We've already put one of those out. Yeah, we've already done all this here, looks like. Pretty sure I'm up to T5. Let's double check. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so we left off with the tree bark. Seemed like to me we were getting behind on a rocket. Yeah, I think that's what it was. We were getting behind on the rockets. So let's get down here, put in some rockets right quick. And we'll take some generic stuff with us. That we might need in order to do a rocket. Okay, let's go see what we are missing. And I don't remember sending off this first one yet. So we need 3 silicon. Which would be right over here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there we go. Asteroid attraction. Alright, let's put that recipe up. And let's go get the stuff we need here. So we need 2 of these, right? And we need 3 of these. And there we go. Now, was it show in our... Huh. We haven't used those up yet. So let's get down here and put these in right quick. And what are they dropping over here? Because I don't see anything else coming. Got a pretty good debris field. but I'm not seeing any minerals or ores of any kind. Looks like we've got some. Ah, here we go. It should be uranium. Can't really see how they look slightly different. Whoa, we might want to back off just a little bit. It's not gonna let me get on top of that, is it? Oh, they went into the ocean, I guess. Huh. That would look like it actually hit one of our structures. I wonder if by chance this one did drop something, but it ended up going up here somewhere. Come on, get up there. Sometimes you gotta really play around with the space bar. Well, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Alright, let's see. I don't see any debris fields, so they must have went in the water. So the next best place to check, let's see, we've got to point up a little bit so we don't crash and burn here. I do see some green glow, so that's a good sign. Hopefully we'll find some uranium. There we go. I can't get to that one. I thought for a while there that uranium would stay put once it came down until it was collected, but that's not how this works. It does not stay put forever. I forget how long you get, but I think it's somewhere around like 10 minutes or so. Oh, it's got a little bit more color than usual. Oh, we also got some uranium. Well, we can always use some more, especially if we're putting out some more ore extractors. We need to make the rods first, but okay, here we go. This is the one we're having the most trouble collecting right now. Yeah, I thought I saw something. Alright, how about over here somewhere? Huh. Did I grab it all over already? Of course, we still have a bit of a debris field here, so our time limit is not expired yet. I'm not really seeing any more green glow, am I? No, I don't think I am. Alright, let's go this way some more. Because the debris field is starting to clear. Ah, here we go. Huh, I actually moved the rock on me. Hmm. I may have to wait before I can take that one out. Alright, let's go this way some more. No, I think that's pretty much it. There it goes the debris field. Alright, we still got some space left. Now that the debris field is starting to clear, the countdown begins. And I think that means we've got about, for uranium, I think it's about 10 minutes. Which should be plenty of time. Alright, I think we're finished here. Let's see. Did any go in the water? Now I'm holding down the space bar. It keeps the rocket engines active. So we pop right back out of the water as soon as I let go of the W key, which you normally use to move forward. Alright, I don't think I see a debris field over here anywhere, even though it did look like something crash landed over here somewhere. Okay, we've got a debris field that's clearing up over here. Ah, here we go. There it is. I didn't get it, did I? If I get centered up properly. There we go. We got it. Alright, so is that pretty much it? For that one, I guess that's it. Alright, now if I remember right, I did see something go into the water. So now we'll have to switch over to let go of the space bar and switch over to the shift key with our pinky. I usually hold down the space bar with my thumb. Now at this stage we would probably see the green glow if we're anywhere near it. Of course, if you're playing a standard game, you would have to keep an eye on your oxygen. And hopefully you've got an extra bottle or two. And you would even need to have at least one bottle of water too. Ah, here we go. There's the green glow. Alright, go back up towards the top here. I guess that's it for that spot. Alright, so let's try this again. See if we can find some more green glow. Because the debris fields are starting to clear up. Ah, here we go. I think I just saw something. Nope, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. We're probably getting pretty full on our inventory, too. Okay, go up a little bit. There we go. Oh, darn. We're full. Now, one of the curious things is, once you pick it up, you reset the timer. So normally that means you could come over here, push your, dang it, I keep hitting the wrong key. And you can start dumping some of this. without worry about it disappearing. And then you could run back over here and pick up whatever you missed. And then we could continue our search. And we shouldn't have any problem finding what we just dumped. Okay, here we go. After the last update, I think they changed it so that you get more than just uranium. We're definitely going to have to go back to the main base where we're stacking up stuff and do a download to the appropriate pile of resources so we can come back. Oh, we still got a shelter down here, huh? Oh, I think I remember why I left that here. Isn't this where we left? Yep, there's the opening right there. Yep, we never did pick up all these goodies. Let's see, this most important stuff would be like so. And now we're full again, so we have to come back for more of it a little bit later. That's why I left that down here. But even though it shows I don't think you can do anything with anything in here now. It's kind of like it's got power, but it's shorted circuited or something. I'm also adding in with my middle finger. I'm using it to hold down the D key from time to time so I could swim kind of sideways. Alright, so we need to get up here and we need to make some deposits. And oh, looks like we used up all the green already. Huh. Oh yeah, I do remember dropping that there now. So let's drop the green right here. Uranium. Let's go ahead and drop this other tree bark right here. Oh, come on, you guys. I might have to use another option here. Let's see, and let's put these right in here. That's, I think I'm missing one in order to do but we haven't unlocked that better power supply, the best there is. Alright, so let's go up here like so. There we go. And let's see, is this water or oxygen? Water. It might be time for me to show you another way that you can basically corral what you're dropping on the ground here. Alright, switch over. Now I need the pinky on the shift key. Oops, I keep pushing the wrong thing here. Alright, I need a W key and a shift key. Now add the shift key. Oh, I missed the shift key somehow. Alright. W and shift. There we go. with the pinky on the shift key. Alright, let's pick up what we dropped. Oh, wait a minute. That looks like extra. Or did it roll down off the hill? I don't know for sure. I'm starting to think that's something we didn't pick up the first time. And we did not dump it after it was in our inventory for about 10 seconds. Yeah, because I think that stayed put. Alright, now we need to get back over to that, what we call it, camouflaged cave. Since it's only got one way in, one way out. Alright, where? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, we need to go this way some more. After you've played a half a dozen games or so, and you've really given a good, thorough, what would you call it, tour of the maps, then things start kind of making sense to you where things are found. Alright, we should be able to take it all. Yep, we can. Since we will need all of it at some point. Alright, now if I still got space, that means I should be able to take all this down now because I don't really need it. And we've got a little bit of space still remaining. Alright. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this creative mode, what it does and won't do. But I still think it's important to demonstrate collecting resources, since most people probably won't play this particular version. They'll be playing the standard game. I just have to remember, it does not give back anything. As soon as you take something down, all the parts and pieces disappear with it. Alright, okay, now's a good time to demonstrate, because I think we've got that unlocked. Let's see. Alright, first of all, we'll corral all these right here, since they like to roll around so much. So we'll come up here, which is a little bit on the high side. We'll put us up a foundation. And it doesn't need to be all that high above the ground. That should be good enough. And, oh wait a minute, I think I need, oops, wrong key again. These right here, silicon. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit. I probably don't need to grab a, oh, I'm full, okay. And you want these to be right on the edge, like if I could, it's gonna fight me in it. See how it's leaning outward a little bit? And yeah, it looks like we got it centered all right. So now I'll do another one. And sometimes you can get it right on the edge like that. See, it's actually hanging halfway off. That looks about right. Now I need one more. And it's not going to go to the edge, it's going to be slightly inward. Okay, so now you get all your wayward uranium that wants to take off on you. Kind of set yourself in one corner and start dumping it. Now don't dump it too fast, because sometimes they'll pop themselves completely out of the corral, is what I call this. Yeah, see, there goes one still rolling. But it is a way to kind of tidy up a bit better before you start doing the storage. So let's see. We're standing on top of the railing right now. And we'll try to do this a little bit slower. Oh, there goes one over the railing anyway. Oh, there goes another one. Alright, let's... Oh, geez, look how many of them didn't go in, or didn't stay in, I should say. I think what they're doing is they're squeezing right through that opening right there. Now here's a spot that doesn't really have much in it, so let's try this again. And it's kind of funny how they stack up like that. Okay, that one stayed in. Alright, did they all stay in this time? It's kind of weird how they stack. But anyway, it's an idea. You might want to use it. Alright, I'm going to put another one in here. And sometimes you can get it to go a little bit lower. It doesn't want to stay lower. I got too close, I guess. Alright, I'll go with it. Then we'll pick up some more of these. And we'll put some railing in. And I think that's evenly split. Now you can rotate this, but I'm not sure why you would want to. See, rotate it in like this. I don't think that really helps anything. And it seems to remember your last setting. Now this time we'll pick up all this here. Now, since I'm playing creative mode, this is more or less decoration, because it doesn't mean anything. But just keep in mind that this is, the osmium is another element, or we should say ore, that you can use while you're exploring caves or tunnel systems to mark. And it looks like it all stayed in there that time. But anyway, you could do that with all of this stuff here. And that would kind of tidy up your junkyard a little bit. Alright, see, I've got some more. So let's just add it to the pile here. And let's organize a little bit better. And I'm going to go ahead and lay down some more. And I'm going to see if I can get lucky and keep it lower. Go right about there, but I don't think I could. No, it's not going to stay that low, and if I get too close. And then let's put one on the other side here. Oh, every so often it acts like I got a keyboard that's sticking. Must be too close. Yeah, I don't think I can get any closer and keep it down like that. Okay, then of course all we need is a railing, and we can start stacking that stuff up in there. Alrighty, what else were we gonna do? Oh yeah, we need to launch some more rockets. What we got in our inventory right now? Well, I'm gonna dump off some of this food. See, all that food, you've probably consumed it by now. If you don't need to consume it, it really stacks up. Turns into quite a mess. Same thing with the water. In fact, I really should have a bigger stack of water here. And let's see, where are the seeds? Did I really use that many of them already? I must have, because I'm not seeing any. I had a whole bunch of, oh wait a minute. I put them over here, didn't I? Yep, I sure did. And we've got one mushroom, we got some beans, we got some squash. Let's see, that's the eggplant, and that's mostly what I got, so we'll just try to keep them organized. And what else we got? We got some flowers and vines. And this should be flowers and vines right here. Normally you don't have too many of these that collect because you're planting them in those outside storage just as fast as you can. Just as fast as you have the necessary resources. And what I'm referring to is these right here. See, we've already got a pretty good collection of them. But that's how you get your oxygen up, because these mature pretty fast. It's got a growth rate of +5. See, growth speed 5. I've got a bunch of vines in there. They like lerma seed. They don't provide any kind of a boost, they just grow. Alright, let's see, what's next? Seed spreader, yeah, we sent that one. Plant, no, I guess that's the one we sent. We didn't send this one yet, I guess. Insect, no, we haven't done that. There's the GPS. That's the one we should be working on right now. So we'll right click to put the recipe up here. And let's see, oh, we're going to have to go looking for more of this. And now I need to make a compass. And offhand, I can't remember what it is we need to make a compass with. Alright, there it is. We need silicon, magnesium, and 2 aluminum. Silicon, magnesium, and 2 aluminum. I guess you can tell why I like to use the rocket pack so much. It really helps speed things up. Alright, now we should have everything we need to send off that rocket. And if you wonder where my rover is, it's in my avatar's inventory. Alright, so let's see, insect, GPS 1. I've also got clearance for GPS 2. So I need to unlock that one now. There we go. We gotta have 2 compasses this time. So we switch it up, the recipe, with a right click. And can we remember the recipe? And so we're all gonna need 2 of those and 2 of these. I think I got everything. I'll find out here in a second. Yep, there's 1 and there's 2. And I'm 1, looks like I'm 1 super alloy short. So I need to grab 1 more. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go hunt down some more super alloy. It's either that or we've got to start processing a lot of our metals and stuff, our ores, to make super alloy. There we go. Now, I don't think we've unlocked anything else. Yeah, I don't think we've unlocked this one yet. But I thought we sent that one off already. I think it's this one we did not send off yet. Because I don't remember making any mutagen. Definitely did not do that one yet. And I don't remember unlocking anything else so far. Usually through finding blueprints. But we'll go back in here and we'll check. And we want to go right here. Oh, we did unlock something. Oh, we unlocked the first optimizer. Interior stairs. Let's see, biodome. Yeah, because we jumped the gun on that one. T4 drill, no. Flower spreader, yeah, we've been putting those out. It's only got the 2 little side cylinders for water. The next one has got 3 cylinders. Gas extractor will be important to us. T2 ore extractor, oh yeah. And T3, well, T3 is the one we want. Okay, how about over here? Oh, we did do the flower spreader with 3 cylinders. Plant rocket. Yeah, I think that's the one we just sent off a little while ago, wasn't it? And what we got here? We got the tree spreader, insect spreader rocket. We haven't done that yet. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the tree spreader. That's the insect. Okay. But we're not into making insects yet. And there's the T2 aquarium. What's this here? Genetic synthesizer. Okay. And then we get the animal spreader rocket. We still haven't got the bees. We don't have the butterfly dome. And we don't have these different larvas. The butterfly farm. It's kind of weird that you can make all these larvas before we can put the butterfly farm out. But anyway, we got a, what was that? Shred X trees? Seed. Oh, it's a seed. Okay. More larvas. Probably got a higher percentage. T2. Ah, that's the one. That's the one we want. Then we'll be finished with this. We got some more. There we go. We finally get to high quality. So that would suggest that we would have the farm option. The outside farm. Now we could do silk. And now we can unlock fabric. So somewhere in here we should be getting the auto crafters. There it is, outdoor farm. That's why I'm holding back all those vegetable seeds. How come I'm not seeing anything about screens? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about screens. Wait a minute, biomass screen right there. That comes next. Then orbital information so we can look at what rockets we've sent off. We can start making super alloy rods, but of course that would be a little difficult to do without more sources. What we got here? Incubator, auto crafter. So the auto crafter doesn't open up for a while. Kind of need that to get serious with some of our production. And the teleporter's way back here. Okay, we've got a lot to unlock yet. A lot of stuff that we really need to unlock before we can get serious with production. And you know, I don't think I ever did strip that out over there. Well, we've got all the waterfalls going, it looks like, from the way out there in the distance. What do we got down here in these canisters? Oh, that's the tree bark. The tree bark is usually kept with these guys over here. So I'm going to go ahead and dump them in there. And I still don't have the drone station unlocked. And I don't recall when it unlocks. Well, let's check messages first. Oh, we didn't put the antenna back up. Okay. Huh. I guess a lot of these are done by finding blueprints. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is you got to find either the boxes laying about out in the open, or you got to find them inside the spacecraft. Now this is when we can start getting into fish and frogs, because we got to start collecting the plankton. Yeah, I think we've got that already. This is the first one. Yeah, that's the first one. Nuclear fusion generator. And T2. Okay, that's the one that takes a bunch of fuses. The biodome, we did that. We've got those out already. And we can't improve it until this unlocks. Did I mention that this is how you can mark a starship once you've stripped it out? But we can't strip them out 100% until we can start collecting the blueprints. And that's going to take an upgrade. Let's get over there. Let's see. Well, I've already got the upgrade done, but normally you would have a T1 in here. And as soon as you get a T2, you can start collecting the what I call those refrigerator sized computers, and the only thing they give you is a circuit board. Now that's when problems with power start to disappear. Man, we've got a lot to unlock yet, don't we? Okay, well, let's see. We probably should start putting these out. The T2 flower spreaders. Now, in the past, it was my habit to take down the T1s and replace them with T2s, but I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Alright, let's find the T2s. I think the game is expecting you to just add them to your collection. Oh, super alloy fertilizer. Well, we're getting kind of close to running out of that. And, well, we can make that on the way back. Okay, let's go back through here like we did before. And I do have in my inventory, so we charge up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we do have our rover with us. And it does have 1, 2, 3 improvement for storage. But it's like carrying an extra backpack with you. Okay, we want to go up here. And, well, we can go down over that way too. Huh. I thought we were 100%, but I guess not. Well, anyway, we want to go through here, and this is the what I call the sulfur field, because it's got that kind of a yellow screen gas telling you that this the smell of sulfur is going to be strong in here. We'll go ahead and grab one. Smells like rotten eggs. There we go. I had to get a little closer. But we're basically after the super alloy. Now, if you remember, if you've watched the prior episodes, or should I call it parts, I marked where I left off by dropping iridium ore. It glows red. Because you kind of have to do this by walking around in here. And there it is right there. So we'll pick it up. And then we'll get some more super alloy. Kind of have to take our time walking around in here. And that's about as far up as you normally need to look. Now there is a cave in here, but you see how the floor is all rock? That means you cannot put any kind of an ore extractor in here. This is a one-shot deal. And you might as well take advantage of it. Take whatever you can find, because if I remember right, this is a true cave. It's only got one way in and one way out. And like you just saw, sometimes you have to move around a little bit in order to be able to pick something up. Alright, I probably don't have much space left, do I? Oh, that's gonna come in handy. Yep. Oh, we unlocked something again. And this time we've actually got a heat multiplier. That'll come in handy. We should deploy that just as soon as we get back. Because we do have the first stage multiplier. Oh, I can't seem to get it. There we go. There, got an angle that works. The first optimizer, which only allows one fuse, but that'll help boost our heat production, which for now is basically, well, I should demonstrate that this is a cave. There's no way to get out of it except the one way in and the one way out. Alright, and our inventory is full, so we'll organize it and we'll come out here and then we'll go straight out until it starts to, there it is, right around in here is where we want to drop that. Find our way back in. That's where we left off. And since we just opened up a slot, we'll look around for some basic. What would we need to collect that we would be short of? Oh, look at there, super alloy all the way out here. Oh, I'm full. So we might as well just go ahead and go back with all of our riches and try to remember that there is another box to empty right there. Oh, it's got some pretty good stuff, especially this. That's gonna come in handy. Well, anyway, That's all we could take right now, so we'll have to just come back for that. And now that we've looked into that box, the contents will not change, nor will it increase, even if our terraforming score improves by quite a bit. And we want to hug this wall. Well, normally we would be going up here and recharging our oxygen in a normal game. So 1, 2, 3, and then we would be heading towards the next one because our oxygen tanks are still not all that large, and that's why it'd be dangerous to go out and about without at least 2 oxygen cylinders for recharging. And 1, 2, 3. And since we've got these rescue stations, or pods I like to call them, then we know that to prevent using those spare oxygen recharge cylinders, we would need to stop off at these quite a bit. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's find our pile of super alloy and try to beef it up a bit. And organize. Alright, and we've got places to put this other stuff, like the osmium. We look down a little bit, and hopefully none of it will bounce out of here. One more. And let's see, we haven't done one for anything else, have we? No, we sure haven't. So we've got one here. We got some more sulfur. Our pile is starting to get kind of small. And we really don't have a place for those, but a logical place would be pretty close to these right here. Yeah, I don't think I've got any left. Well, anyway, the logical place to put those would be pretty close to where we're going to be using them. And then we've got another flower, which is our priority right now. We've got to get the T2 flower spreaders up, since we're preparing to do honeybees. Alright, there's the mushroom. There's the beans, there's the squash right there. Alright, let's go see what we got and opened up by a blueprint. Unlimited oxygen for our rover. Ooh, now that would be an outstanding thing not to hesitate. Now for me it doesn't really matter, but for you it would be, because it means that once you've got that installed on your rover, you would be driving your rover around a lot, because you'll never run out of oxygen. And when you jump out with the right mouse click and you start noticing that your oxygen levels get kind of low, you would run back to your rover, pop in for about 1.5 seconds. That's all it would take to recharge your tank, basically automatically. Okay, oh yeah, we needed to focus on getting some more of these made. So sulfur is probably, well, how are we doing on? No, we don't have any. So before we get too worried about that, we want to go out here and grab us some sulfur. So let's see, we how many do we need? Let's change our recipe. Let's see, we've already got the recipe displayed, and it takes 2 of those. So we better get, see, 4, 6. That'll only give me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that'll only give me 4 of these. So now I need 8 super alloy also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa! Wow, that put a dent in our holdings there. So we'll definitely have to go back out there. Alright, so now we want to get over here, and we shouldn't have any problems with some of this not being mature. And we need 3 for just one of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. We got any room left over? No, we're kind of tight for room, aren't we? Yeah, we sure are. So now we'll focus on trying to get, oh, yeah, now we gotta collect a bunch of these. Eggplant, 1, 2, that'll give us 2. That'll give us, oh, we're full. We probably should have not collected the other stuff until later. Yeah, inventory's full, okay. So 1, 2, 3. Organize. And did we need water? No. Oh yeah, there's where we're the 1 eggplant short. So we can only do about 3 of those at a time. Okay, so now we have 3 of those. We've got enough stuff to make, yeah, let's try to make some more. We'll want to get at least, well, we got to have 1 more just to make 2 of these. So I got to try to make 3 more if I can. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. That only give us 1 more. And we got to have a pair of these. See, no, that's squash. More squash. Here we go. Now that'll let me make 2 of them. Huh. We ended it with 1 extra somehow. Okay, so if I can make 2 more of those, I've got the only thing I don't have is the water. Yeah, let's see if we can make 2 more of those, but we gotta go get some more of this algae first. So let's leave this behind. And let's leave all of this behind. That'll give us more spots for algae. See how much algae we can get back here with. Alright, so we've got all the algae near the bank. So we'll start here. And we'll just keep collecting until we're too full, we can't collect anymore. I don't see any off this way. And then we're gonna have a storage problem, aren't we? Well, I guess we could just throw it down on the, well, it'd be not the ground, but the floor. See there, we gotta put up another storage device. Or maybe, oops, we're full. Maybe we can fit one in there sideways. That's an idea. We have enough space to go sideways? Oh, no, I don't think so. But I could put one over here. Or I could move this one over and put another one right there. Alright, so yeah, because we can't hold very much right now. Let's see, we've got enough space now to where we can grab... I'm gonna grab 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's start by putting one. Let's put one right here. There it is, turned green. Now we'll put the rest of the algae in here. In fact, we'll make this our permanent algae holder, so we'll just label it AL. Whoops, need to get rid of caps locks. ALGAE. So whenever we need algae, we can take it out of there. So we'll take the algae that's in here, stick it over here, and whoa, we filled it right to the brim. And yeah, it'd be a little bit too narrow to put another one there. But we might be able to squeeze one right in here. Yeah. And that was nice and tight, wasn't it? I don't have it. No, I don't. Let's go get 3 more and see if we can squeeze another one right in there. Because that would sure make life a lot easier. 1, 2, and 3. Ah, come on, get up those stairs. Alright, if we got lucky, we'll get one right in here. Oh yeah, we're good. We are good. So from now on out, we'll start putting these, the sulfur in here. There we go. Oops. In fact, let's go grab some more sulfur. See if we can grab all that we got out here. Alright, that'll make it much easier to keep track of our sulfur holdings, and this is probably where we're going to use it the most often. Alright, now we can turn our attention back to making more of this here, but we got to pick some more. See, we already, oh, here we go. And that's all mushroom. Well, we've got an oddball over here. We don't have an even number though. Yeah, we've gathered all of that we can. So this will give us 2 sets, and then I need sulfur, so I need 2 sulfur, and then I need 6 algae. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That should give us 2 more. 1 and 2. And let's see, that gives us, let's see, we need these in pairs, so that means we can make 3 of them all together. And then we need the super alloy in pairs. And now we need a bunch of water in pairs also. Looks like we had just enough so that we can make some more of these flower spreaders that have the 3 cylinders for water instead of just 2. So now we need the flowers themselves. And this of course will be our how we're going to feed our bees. No, I think that looks like a good one. Ooh, wait a minute, there's a real good one there. Let's double check here. We got a 300, a 200, and another 300. Alright, so we're looking at bee food or bumblebee food. Alright, we've got some flowers there. They're not very high quality, but they'll work. Whoops. Now I need to find the T2 flower spreader right there. And that looks good. See, that one's 200. Let's put a 300 in there. And then let's put another one right in here somewhere. A little bit of overlap is a good thing. And yeah, I'll put one right in here. There we go. Alright, that's gonna help with our biomass some more. We don't have moss growing yet, but it's trying to start. See how the green is starting to show? We're doing fine up in there. Alright, while I'm thinking about it, we just used up some more algae, so let's go ahead and collect some more. Oh, it's not finished. Not finished. Try to get all this algae out of here that's mature. So if we got any more that is mature, we'd be probably back here somewhere. I think that's it. I don't think we're gonna find any more that's mature. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And we probably don't have enough storage space for all of this. Yeah, because we only use 6 of them. So we'd have to have some more of them spill off over here. And we'll call this one miscellaneous. So that anytime we need storage for something, we can put it in there. That one's dedicated to sulfur. And what are we going to dedicate this one to? I think we're going to make this miscellaneous also. We can always change it later. That way we can put whatever we need in there. Okay, oh, we went over by about 6 or 7 minutes. So I guess that's going to be it for this go around. Yeah, the only thing we got that's ready to pick is mushrooms anyway. Okay, so we've got up to 46%. And our next stage is full moss growth. And we never did put out that optimizer, did we, for the fuse we got for heat. So we'll have to be doing that next time. Or I could do that off camera. But that's the first time I'm showing that, so I probably shouldn't do it off camera. Okay, so we'll go ahead and save. Exit to the main menu. And we'll go ahead and say be well. Until next time. We'll see you then.